We aim to do this regularly. Like and subscribe to get more. June 19, 2023. US Evening Edition. Ukraine War, 9 years and 4 months from Putin's invasion into Crimea. Overall situation as we understand at time of writing. Information is from public sources and not intended to be complete representations of combat zones. Let it be understood that in addition to the fog of war, Kiev and Moscow are engaged in propaganda campaigns. We bias towards Ukraine. Reports of unchanged lines do not intend to imply that no fighting, losses, or victories have occurred. Big picture. Ukrainian tactical strikes deep in Kremlin-held territories are assisting in reducing fighting capabilities and organization of invasion forces. Russian advantages in equipment pieces may be meeting parity with Ukrainian stockpiles due to a lack of ammunition and delayed coordination of supply. This can very much be attributed to Ukrainian efforts and sacrifices. Humanitarian crisis is growing along the Dnieper and in Kherson left bank, as Putin's armies refuse assistance to residents without Kremlin-issued passports. Water shortages are reported among Russian troops, which one might presume leads to civilian even less likely to be supplied. As we write, air defense systems are active across Ukraine, and explosions have been reported in Khmelnytsky Oblast. Dnieper line. Ukraine is reporting that Kremlin forces refused to allow the passage of an entire town during flooding, due to a lack of passports, resulting in an estimated 500 civilians dead so far. Both sides of the river are experiencing shortages of water. Zaporizhzhia front. While most of the line between the Dnieper and Vuhledar remains unchanged in the last 12 hours, Ukraine is reporting the liberation of Pyatikhatki, continuing gains in this vicinity. Ukraine reports the destruction of 4 Kremlin Ka-52 attack helicopters. East Front, Donetsk. Heavy ground combat continues around Avdiivka, with Ukraine stabilizing gains made over the weekend. Bakhmut area. Ukrainians are reporting removing enemy troops from a tactical heights north of the city, along E40 where Moscow has quietly been making gains over the last month. Oskil border front. Moscow has ordered troops on this front to advance, on the heels of the placement of an artillery battalion last week. Svarto area drone used by Russian forces has been pinched by Ukraine's destruction of a Russian UAV landing pad and storage. Northern border. Heavy shelling along the entire front last night, but no movement on the ground from either side has been reported. Black Sea. The Russian fleet currently has 3 ships on combat duty. Ukraine world related. Kremlin sources have announced the success of a new drone, shown on screen. Yes, that's commonly called duct tape. Putin's forces have lost 3 generals in the last week in Kherson. Kremlin troops are claiming to be using the factory at Ilik Iron and Steel Works in Mariupol to service guns. NGOs are being asked to get water tankers and filtration to assist civilians in southern Ukraine. We aim to bring more. Do like and subscribe for more content.